Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in to Musical Playground. I am your host, Miss Ray, and this is my co host.
Miss Parker, hey y'all, what's up? We on episode number, what is this, 5 or 6?
This is number 5.
Okay, on episode number 5, and today we have the legendary Big Sant in the building.
Big Sant, big Sant, big Sant. And boys better have my check.
So how have you been?
Oh man, I'm lovely. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy as I can ever be.
So you on the road right now?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm out here trying to have something, trying to build a little something myself.
I know that's right. Okay, so tell us about your mom and how you got started and her influence on your music.
Well, my mother was a blues singer and a gospel singer, and basically, you know what I'm saying, I grew up surrounded by music, and kind of just was what it was. It was no because because I was so pushed into it. There was no way for me to not express myself without doing it with music, because music was my life 24/7, 365. So you know what I'm saying, if you know, if I'm engulfed music, you know what I'm saying, all day. You know what I'm saying? You know, even when I sing answers, you know, like everything was tonal. Like just, you know, it was just the way it was everything. I had to participate in choir. I had to go to shows with her. So just all that performing in church, and being then a hip hop kid, I would not transfer into me performing rap and things like that.
Growing up around that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Jackson, Mississippi. I was raised in Meridian. I've been in Meridian, Mississippi. So
Okay.
Okay, so tell us some of the rappers you don't work with.
and who haven't I don't know, I'm saying, of course, Big Crit's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I known Crit since he was 12, 13 years old. Everybody from Texas, you know what I'm saying? Bun B, Thug, Paul Wall, Lil Kiki, and I ended up writing some Rick Ross. We tried to write for everybody. That's more difficult than anything. That's trying
to name people.
I know that's right.
I can tell you who I haven't.
So, how did you and alumni start? I heard you mention Big Crit, and we know who the alumni is also. So, how did alumni get started?
I know, saying that was originally I was a group of Big Crit. It's just who we were. Very, very early on, before he got or whatever. We were just us, you know what I'm saying? Like, the name of the company was Multi Alumni, just like Multi is the name of the label. So, in the beginning, us, we're the only people. We did all the music. But now it's expanded into different and forays, like just business as a whole. We try to have people around us that are multi-talented, multifaceted. They can they can play more than one role when it comes to business, music business, whatever that we find ourselves dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
But it started off, just dirty raps from the South. Me and my cousin.
Yep, and y'all just formed that group. That's what's up.
Okay, name one person in the music industry that you would love to work with that you have not worked with yet.
I would love to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Me and that old boy Jay would have some fun in the studio. Yeah. So I feel like that's doable. But then I'm only 3 conversations away from getting that. So
Oh, so I'm gonna be looking out for that then.
Okay.
so yeah, boy.
We'll be looking out for that then. So give some advice, or what advice do you have to like up and coming artists or the younger generation that's trying to come out now? They got social media and all these different avenues that y'all probably didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all been out for years, technology done changed. So is there some advice you would give the little kids, the little jits coming up?
Oh man, don't quit. That's the only thing that separates like people who still here ain't there no more. Boys quit. Like, so either don't quit, outlast everybody around, or find out where your passion really is, find out what you really want out of this, and focus on that. But once you find out what your passion is, don't quit. That's that's the game right there. Don't quit. Whoever quit first lose.
Right. Right.
That's good advice.
Okay. How many albums have you released, and which is your favorite out of the albums?
Well, I'm currently in a group with my guy Red Poet. Him and I have 2 projects together. We got the 2-player EP, and we have I have a gang of mixtapes, but I have pretty one album, and that's MFOG. And I don't know, man. I'm saying, like, listening to myself over the last since 2012, dropping music independent. It's tasking. I'd say I'm just as proud as MFOG as I am of Rick, because the skill level is always present. It's just the music that I make when I'm alone versus the music that I make is different.
Okay.
The music I make with the retro South music is really me finding myself music. So that's why I'd rather do 2-player music than else. So I guess that first 2-player EP, one I'm most proud of. So put it right in the middle. That's one. That's what a gun. That's what a pistol letting off at right there.
Oh, okay. Now, out of all of those, which one was the most fun that you had a good time making it?
Oh man, the 2-player EP for sure, because it was like it wasn't work at all. It was like it was no work. It wasn't work. It was get in the studio. I always wrote pretty fast. So we did parking lot, and it was like boom, it's nothing. We was at the shooting the video for parking lot. He played me to beat the fuck it up. Boom, did it. You know what I'm saying? We do fuck it up. We do a show. While we at the show, he played me to beat the play me spin. Boom. Then after that, we was like, let's just do 4 more, and just bang them out. You know what I'm saying? Like over 2 weekends, like it was nothing. It was like eating ice cream. It was all pleasure. It was crazy. It was wild.
Okay, so as an independent artist, what's something you would change in the music industry?
Streaming. I no saying, you know, I make streaming more understandable, and I'd make the pay scale more true to what you think it is. Because to tell a person who used to, saying, I get it out the trunk, man. Saying, I used to make a CD, have a song I'm doing. Saying, I ain't had a song on the radio since I was 13 years old. So for me to have a single and take it down to JJ's Record Mart and say, here are his 15 CDs, I'm gonna come back and pick up $50. I understand that. But now, for me to put a song out there and you stream it and not work 0.0000007 cents per stream, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
no
ridiculous.
money. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, like, so I put the resources back in the hands of the artists and not the executives.
Right.
I'm not trying to sell cell phones. What I'm saying? Like, ultimately, I'm saying, that's what happened. I'm saying? Like, the music industry lost out because boys want to sell cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Yeah, it's convenient, but if all the music on my phone costs me $2,500, I'd rather have that than $10 streaming as I want. I'd rather just pay $10 for every album
Right.
if I was the only one to get it.
Right. Do you have any rituals that you do before you go into the studio? Is it something that
Pray,
you do every time?
pray.
Okay,
I
yeah. That's a good
And
way.
like, I go to studio on Sunday mornings instead of going to church, so that's where that's let the Lord in. Um, that's where that's important to me. That's why I'm at. As an adult man that doesn't uh, participate in the faith I grew up in. I just pray a lot. I'm more centered than I've ever been.
Okay, so when you on tour, what is a day like in the life of Big Sant on tour?
Terrible.
It's terrible.
Why? You would think it would be exciting.
Oh my
No, no, saying, like, everybody thinks, everybody thinks that it's just fun, fun, fun. This is work. And like, think about, everything you do for work, I'll make it mobile. So like, you get up, if what I do is get stage, if what I do is a concert, let's say you as a concert goer, let's say that was a job, but it was mobile. Let's say every day you got to get up, travel to a place every day, find clothes every day, and
God.
then go to a packed room full of sweaty people that you don't know every and jump up and down for an hour, longer for y'all because the y'all part of the show is much longer than my part of the show.
Right.
So you get out there, you gotta stop people from bumping up into you, touching you, trying to holler at you, trying to get you a little drink so you can get back to where you get. Are you sitting somewhere? Are you standing somewhere? Think about, you got to do all that every day,
Hmm.
and then pack it all up, take them clothes off, take a shower, and then move to the city and do it again.
I never thought about it like that.
Mm-mm.
You see, you broke it
You know
down.
what I'm saying? Apply that to nursing. You know what I'm saying? What if, you just every day you work in a different house in a different city?
Mhm.
It do sound like a lot.
And then the
It's
hotel.
a lot.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
You got to gamble with the food. You got to gamble with, and then, it's 2020, 24. You got to gamble with people coughing. You got now
and everything else now. You're right about that.
just I'm just somewhere trying to sit down and get something to eat. Some egg whites. But the host sneak. With the lady at the desk, there's something going on.
I ain't lying.
What type of music do you like to listen to?
I listen to a lot of 70s and 60s. I listen to a lot of Stevie Wonder. I listen to a lot of 2000s alternative rock. I listen to a lot of Father John Misty. I listen to a bunch of everything. I listen to everything except for the music I make. So I don't listen, when I want to listen to it, that's all I listen to. But for the most part, I listen to Southern hip hop. I'm listening to everything that influences my music as opposed to my music.
Okay. So where can we see you live performing again?
Girl, I don't know. We're working on our South show. Retro South 2 is what's next. So we're working on a live show, like a real intimate show, a real like almost a small show on purpose, and a big, like release party kind of show. So we're working on both. Almost like a pack. If you want to come through, you want to be in the real boys on bass guitars in a small room while we sitting down doing rap on some Scarface shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to come through and really celebrate with the bass hitting, and that real off the top rope rap, we're gonna do that too. But we're gonna make sure we occupy all, because Retro South 2 is what I'm really excited
right now, yeah.
Right.
Make sure we be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's harder for artists now, compared to where it was in the 90s for them to get put on?
I mean, what is getting put on?
Okay, what I mean by that is like you're an independent artist, right? Am I right? I can't really hear.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say this. Some people feel like independent artists are not as great as mainstream, but I disagree with that. I guess because they don't have a big label behind them.
Right.
So this is why they feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like that because I know differently.
Independent
You get what I'm
artists
saying?
doing numbers.
So what I'm saying is, yes,
Most
is it harder?
Artists are independent now.
What
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like T.I. is independent. Jeezy is independent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Independent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They a lot of these, these major label artists started off, like with major labels, like Crit did. Crit been independent since almost 10 years now.
Right.
And it don't stop nothing, Like
mm-hmm.
a lot of guys be out here, like independent, and they only use labels that you might be familiar with, but you don't even know why you're familiar with that name. They use those labels distribution deals.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, like Rick Ross and Meek Mill drop music under their own imprint, but they use Empire for distribution. They use Universal for distribution. So you just used to these words.
Mm-hmm.
Universal and Jay-Z think that it's something else. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z doesn't need anybody else to sell records.
Right. Most definitely.
Hell, Jay-Z, partners with something that's going on and says this partnership is worth 1 million albums, and then they tell you that Jay-Z sold 1 million albums on his first day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they say Beyonce has this coming out, and this is worth the equivalent of 500,000 albums. So they take that number, then tack on the actual physical sales of the album, and they tell you that Beyonce dropped 660,000 units in the first week, And it seems like old school numbers. It seems like something grandiose is going on, but you got to think about, it's the music business. We're doing partnerships now. We're doing everything we can to deliver music without working so hard. Don't y'all remember when y'all hit them iPhones and that YouTube song was on there? We didn't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of y'all ever listen to YouTube,
right?
But you had a song on your phone and you did not know how to get rid of it.
And everybody had kind of the same one too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know why, because they did a deal with Apple, and now YouTube is, in the first day,
right, stuff like that.
Right.
Because why? Because you got up that morning and updated your phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you broke that down, because a lot of them, like I hear, especially the younger ones now, they don't think about being independent. They always hollering out just a label. I want to on this label. You know what I mean? Right. They don't understand. I get, like you was talking about the business. They don't understand the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All these boys, these boys ain't on no major labels. They all independent.
Right.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane is independent. Everybody's independent.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the way to go.
I feel like it is too.
If you're gonna do anything, you might as well be independent.
Most definitely.
If I put $1 million into a song, I can get it to number one. If I was to put $1 million into a song,
right,
I can get to number one, and I can make that money back. Mm-hmm. But you got to have
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put that. Yeah, if I take $1 million and put it in marketing, and go pay all the DJs and make the song a part of the community, it can be number one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Number one, it can be "Walk It Like I Talk" by the Migos, and in the song that you tired of, but we all know it could be "Black Beetle" by Ray Shrumman. It could be a song we tired of, and we don't know why. It's because that song has been placed in our community. We can't get rid of it. It's on the commercials.
Right. It's still everywhere. You constantly hear it. So
yeah,
you got
exactly.
Yeah.
So
that's
much so
that how they do that too.
Stopping, we don't move. We're participating with this song that's a part of our community. We don't even know why. And we know it.
Mm-hmm. That's
because they didn't put the marketing dollars where they belong, and now these boys gonna take the same joint. Like, think about this: rappers are doing arena tours. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm going to the same. I watch boys score touchdowns and shit like that and watching rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now take the NBA and the NFL and everything else. Boys, saying get out here and wear the same colored shirts against another people who wearing other colored jerseys and whatnot. And we ready to fight after the game because the Buccaneers came and embarrassed the Falcons yet again. Same place on a Tuesday, and it's full of rappers and people listening to rap songs.
Right.
That's it, man. All because, saying you put the money where the money's supposed to go. It don't matter if you're independent or major. Put the money where it's supposed to be at.
Right. All right, you done made me think.
He throwing some knowledge out here. You hear me? He is throwing some knowledge out here. For real.
That's what's up. So, what was I gonna ask?
Girl, I don't know.
We're gonna edit that out. Okay, so you and Big Crit, are you still working with him, or
my brother? Like me and Crit's relationship is beyond music, and Crit is like my brother. And like, that's who we are. Him and I don't need music to be family.
Right. We know that. Absolutely.
So yeah, me and Crit have so much music that it's not the stress point. I'm saying, like, there's so much music that it's like it's the ice cream part. Then me and him just get together and we'll just movie, and then before you leave, you want to record something, and then we'll record something, and then we'll just sit on it and have it.
That's what's up.
Now, what is the craziest thing that you experienced on the road touring? I want to know this.
I don't know what I'm saying. Like, here's what it is, and but you never heard a big crit show erupted into violence, and something wild happened, so it had to be stopped, and the police got involved. We real cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we so cool, we attract cool people.
Mhm.
So, you know what I'm saying, like, salacious comes our way in form of, saying, like, violence or any impropriety, anything like that. Nothing like that goes on with us.
That's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? We be chilling. I'm saying, you don't want to go around the cool guys and look stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not necessarily something negative. It could be something that was
Right.
just funny. You know what I mean?
Like, it's just, girl, we put on our clothes, we go to the next city, we sit somewhere until it's time to activate. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing really happens.
Okay.
Like, early on, somebody broke into one of our vans. That's not really,
Oh, wow.
breaking and entering. You know what I'm saying? And nothing wild happens. We be chilling.
Well, that's good.
That's good.
We cool niggas.
That's good. Well, I appreciate you doing the interview with us.
That ain't no problem.
Thanks
Ugh,
for taking the time out.
I told you I do it. It's all good.
And it's nice meeting you. I'm sis.
Nice too.
All right, so if we need you again, we'll be sure to
Holla
look
back.
you up.
What I'm doing. I'm writing raps. I'm raising cheering. You know what I'm saying? Things are keeping it clear.
I know that's right. That's what's
Okay.
up.
Before we go off, just let us know one more time what we need to look forward to. What's coming
Retro
up next?
Retro South 2, Retro South 2, Retro South 2. That's what's coming. Retro South 1 is already out there. Make sure y'all support all things 2-player. Support all things Big Sant. Support all things Big Crit. We out here, support, don't say you love something and then don't support it. Don't say you fuck with something and then don't support it.
Exactly.
Let
Mhm.
your
That makes sense.
home and your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking into the pod now. People, so I'm checking in.
Right.
Mhm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so make sure, what I'm saying, go get you some 2-player, go get you some Retro South.
Okay.
Good time. Go get
We
you
we got you, most
I ain't lying.
definitely.
We waiting for
We got you.
it. All right. Take care, baby.
All right, now.
Thank you.
I cut this motherfucker off.
Yeah. Chrome block.
Block cold.
Hit him with that Rocco.
Let us get cheese, these shells ain't for tacos.
Brown spill.
Best style,
Cheese up.
we ride.
Salute smooth and gamblers, scramblers. Now we fly. We wear cold block gear. Yeah, we wear cold block gear. We wear cold block gear. Rock boy cheese, cold block gear. Yeah.
Cold block. Everybody live by code.